Hi guys, it's James here from Optics Warehouse, your night vision and hunting specialist, and today I finally have my hands on a pair of the Pulsar Merger LRF XP50s, the latest in the binocular range from Pulsar and those that have superseded the Accolades, a very well-known piece of kit on the market indeed. Obviously, the first thing that you've noticed that they've changed is, of course, the aesthetic design. Initially, with the Accolades, it was this sort of square block where obviously you had the objective at the front and you had your laser rangefinder on the side. This pair, the pair of Mergers, they look more like a traditional pair of binoculars. That way it fits a bit more ergonomically in the hands, obviously, as I say, with this neck strap that comes with it as well, and it just works like a pair of binoculars rather than having, like I say, a big chunky block. Working from the back, I say, just like the Accolades again, you have these sort of movable eyepieces, obviously, so you can't actually twist and bend like you would with a pair of binoculars, but of course you can move these ocular pieces to suit your eyepiece. Focus dial has actually moved from the center as it was on the Accolades to the end here on the left objective. Here we have now, instead, we have an APS-2 battery inside there, so that means obviously you have the internal battery and this one to use as two different power sources. Focus again on each ocular as you would with a pair of standard binoculars. On and off button, as Pulsar have decided to do on their latest model, is now blue. Makes it nice and easy obviously to see, and of course it makes it easy to feel at the top right hand corner in the dark. You've got your magnification, you've got your menu button, and of course you've got your laser rangefinding and camera recording. Obviously the main menu button, obviously, say if you press and hold, comes through your main menu systems where you go on Wi-Fi, go through Stream Vision 2, etc. Just a little tap, and what that does, that allows you to go through your brightness and contrast settings, etc. Your zoom obviously is through the plus button. The actual minus button itself, rather than having like an identification, a tree or forest mode, you've now got a sort of a normal mode, a high mode and an ultra high mode that obviously help you with different weather conditions. So it's nice and easy at just a tap of a button. You can change between each three depending on the weather conditions that you are shooting in. One really nice touch I have seen from the Mergers, having just taken these out a couple of times, is this small red button here. I don't know if you can quite see that on there, small red light in there. And what that allows you to do is, you've got the unit on a normal mode, say you're spotting like that, as you put it down, it automatically puts it on standby because this sensor here identifies that you're not actually looking through the unit itself. When you bring it back up, it then puts the unit back on. So there's just a bit of a battery saving task there to work with the unit. Moving to the front, as I said, you've already got your objective focus there for various different distances, and then you've got these two nice sort of rubbery plastic fall-off lens caps on the end there, and you've got your single objective, making this a binocular there, and you've got your laser rangefinding capability there on the right objective. One thing I do like about these little caps, it's just something different, just something very small, so I should say, is obviously on like their weapon scope systems, they're all like very flip up and whatnot. What I do like is these ones that are not spring loaded, that obviously do help and make it a nice easy set of binoculars. Come in this very nice sort of plastic leather case, very nice compared to what obviously you're used to in the past, but I say you can just obviously open that up and whatnot and carry it around if you did want to as a binocular case. So what I'm going to show you now is just a quick bit of footage. Just managed to catch this fox the other night. I just happened to be out and about, had the pair of Mergers with me, just having a mooch around. You will see just in the foreground, you just see the shadow of a gate ever so slightly, but I say this fox does come into the squeak about sort of 60 meters or so. But having a mooch around, just have a look through the footage. I'll talk through going through the different modes. I do just stay in white hot on it, but as I say, I go through the normal high and ultra high modes just to show you exactly how it works in different weather conditions. Okay, so as you can see, obviously, the gate in the foreground there, but this fox is coming into the squeak. He started off sort of at 180 meters, coming right in there. There's just a small brow in front of me. As you can see, the calibration is just about to go off. So there we go, it stops, and there it comes back, just over the brow there. So you see, I've got it in normal mode at the moment, on its lowest base mag, and just got it to 5 times. Really see the heat in the head and the lack of the heat in the tail. I'm thinking, okay, maybe not. Just put it in focus there. Maybe not the best setting to put it through. So I think obviously just having a look at it here. There we go. It's just mooching up. Just interested in what I'm squeaking. There we go. Put it in the high, and then just put it in the ultra high, and really can see the definition drawn out from him. There you go. To put it back into normal mode comparison. There's the high. And so just zoom in. Obviously the high was the best. Of course, high magnification, it is going to pixelate, but there you can really see on the low base mag. There you go, just pinging him there, 68 meters there. There he is, mooching around, looking quite looking quite like a decent healthy fox there. So it's just having a look, just playing with the different modes again. But obviously, yeah, just looking at the bottom right, as I say, you can see there are 2 different batteries with this. As I say, there's the internal and the rechargeable APS that comes with it. And as I say, he's just starting to ignore my squeak now, just thinking, all right, okay, there's actually no food there. Just seeing exactly what's going on. Just taking one final look, and then he just takes the mooch off and exits stage right. So obviously, saw in the footage there, as I said, you did just see the highlight of the gate there. Obviously, it's a particularly cold night, so that's not going to show up too well. But you did quite just see the fox just mooching around across the field there, and you can quite clearly see the identification in the ears and the tail. Obviously, the colder parts, the bit that really do make it stick out as a fox, and that is the sub 25 millikelvin 640 sensor really working its socks off in that particular environment. So, hope you've just enjoyed this quick fire on the mergers, the latest in the binocular range from Pulsar. I've been James, your night vision hunting specialist, and this has been another video by Optics Warehouse.